Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Muhammad Amin. In this channel, we will study sociology. Sociology is for everyone whether you are a student or not. So हम अभी sociology के कुछ basics को समझेंगे. So let's have a look. In today's videos, हम इन topics को cover करेंगे. Like definition of sociology, nature of sociology, scope of sociology, and two types of schools, namely formalistic school and synthetic school. Now, let's have a deeper look into the topics. First, let's try to define the sociology in common language, in easy language. Sociology is the scientific study of society. It also studies the human behavior and social interactions. It examines how people relate to each other and form communities and create institutions like schools, governments, and families. Now let's try to understand the how sociology was formed since it has become a subject, since it has become a discipline in school academics. The word sociology comes from the combination of Latin and Greek roots. The Latin root is socius, meaning companion or associate, and the Greek derived suffix logi, which means the study of. So, combining these two roots, we can say that sociology is the study of companion or associate. In simple words, we can say that sociology is the study of groups or people. When we go, when we go to the historical perspective, sociology was first coined by the French philosopher Auguste Comte. He introduced this term in the 1830s while he was trying to establish a scientific study of society. Let me tell you something that sociology is a very broad discipline, so it has many definitions. So I have selected some definitions given by some thinkers. The thinkers are Auguste Comte, Emile Durkheim, Max Weber, Karl Marx, Herbert Spencer, F. H. Gibbons, and so on. According to Auguste Comte, sociology is the scientific study of society and social behavior. According to him, society should not be studied by reason or rationale, but by observation. According to Emile Durkheim, sociology is the study of social institutions and their role in shaping human behavior. Now, Max Weber. According to Max Weber, sociology is the study of social action, focusing on how individuals give meaning to their interactions. According to Karl Marx, sociology examines class struggles and the impact of economic systems on society. According to Herbert Spencer, sociology studies society as an organism. where different parts function together for stability. Now, what F.S. Giddings says? Let's try to have a look. Sociology is the science of social phenomena. Now, let's move to the next topic, nature of sociology. Nature of sociology is very interesting. Scientific. Sociology uses scientific methods to study social phenomena, relying on observation, analysis, and research to develop theories. This means sociology uses scientific methods like observation and so on. Another nature of sociology is it is dynamic and evolving. Why? As society is changing, people also change, and hence the sociology. Now let's move to interdisciplinary nature of sociology. It is interdisciplinary because it connects with other fields like history, anthropology, economics, psychology, and political science. Empirical and objective. The thinkers of sociology say that their findings are based on data and real-world observations rather than personal opinions. Comparative. Why it is comparative? Because it studies societies across different cultures, regions, and time periods. Critical and analytical. Sociology challenges traditional views, examines inequalities, and seeks solutions to social problems. Normative and descriptive. It not only describes how societies work, but also explores ways to improve them. So it is normative and descriptive. Now, one important note that I have given for you. Sociology is essentially for understanding human interactions, shaping policies, and fostering a more equitable world. Now let's move to the next topic, scope of sociology. Scope of sociology include, which means it can be divided into two schools. One is formalistic school and the other is synthetic school. Now let's try to understand what formalistic school of sociology is. According to formalistic school of sociology, it views sociology as a pure and independent discipline. It studies abstract patterns like cooperation, competition, conflict, subordination, and authority. It emphasizes classification and analysis of social interactions. On the other hand, synthetic school of sociology studies both focuses on social institutions, structures, and processes. And it also argues that sociology should synthesize knowledge from other social sciences like history, economics, and psychology. Now let's conclude the difference between formalistic and synthetic school. The formalistic school aims to define sociology as a distinct science, while the synthetic school embraces a broader interconnected approach. Now let's try to understand the scope of sociology in easier languages. In easier languages, we can categorize the scope of sociology into five categories. First, social institutions. Second, social groups and communities. Third, social change and development. Fourth, social issues and inequality. Fifth, human behavior and interaction. Actually, there are many scopes of sociology. It means sociology comprises many aspects of society. But I have selected only five sections. Under the first section, there is social institutions. Family comes the first. Why family is a social institution? Because family helps in socialization. Same is the case with education. Religion also helps in socialization. Politics and government also helps in socialization. Economy and work also helps in socialization. Now let's come to the second section. There is social groups and communities. Social groups and communities. Small groups like families and peer groups are known as social groups, and large communities, organizations, and societies. Now, the third section there is social change and development. Sociology examines how society is evolved over time. It also studies cultural shifts, technological advancements, and globalization. Social issues and inequality. Sociologists analyze problems such as poverty, racism and discrimination, gender inequality, crime and deviance, environment, environmental concerns as well. Fifth, human behavior and interaction. Sociology explores how individuals behave in different settings, means in different situations. Sociology also studies communication patterns, identity formation, and cultural differences. That's it for today. I want to tell you something in today's lecture that if you want to prepare for your examinations like BA, MA, or QUET, or even UGC NET, you can take a screenshot because I have collected these resources from good sources, very good sources. So you can make notes by taking screenshots or by writing down on your notes. So that's it for today. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.